Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Ani here from the learning class. Today's video is about 20 tips and tricks of Windows 11 and features that you probably are not aware of. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before we do, guys, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, do all the good stuff. We are a brand new channel, so it just helps us out and it's free. Okay, so the first feature that I'm going to talk about are the shortkeys. So the first one is Windows. Click on Windows button and click on W. So once you do that, you will see you're going to basically get the widgets uh, panel up. And here you also have the option of basically dragging and adjusting how you feel the panel to look like. The second one is Windows plus N. So once you click that, it basically gives you the notifications, right? So you'll be able to see all the current notifications that you have on your PC or your laptop. The next one is Windows A. So this one basically gives you the action bar. So here you'll be able to change your Wi-Fi, your airplane mode, your volume, brightness, things like that. The next shortcut key I'm going to discuss is Windows plus Z. Now this one gives you the snap layout. The snap layout is basically how you want your windows to look like. So if I just click on this one, you can see it gives me it gives me 4 different layouts. So you can also just click your mouse here and you should be able to get that, but you have the shortcut Windows plus Z. So that's the first one. The second feature I'm going to talk about today is themes. I'm just going to put number 2. This was number 1. Okay, for themes, basically go to your search and just click on settings. Once you click on settings, go to personalization and then go to themes. So by default, Windows gives you about 6 or 7 themes. However, if you're not happy with the choice available, then what you can do is just click on browse themes. And now you'll be able to see like literally hundreds of different beautiful themes available for you. So check that out and give it a go. Okay, the next feature that I'm going to talk about is Task Manager. So to get to the Task Manager, which I think we use a lot, right? Before we used to do Control Alt Delete, and then you have to click on the Task Manager. There is a nice shortcut key which is available. Just press on Control, Shift, and Escape. And that's it. Straight away, it gives you the Task Manager. And then from here, you can modify whatever you like. So I'm just going to write CTRL plus Shift plus Escape. Okay, the next feature we're going to look at is Nightlight. So to go to Nightlight, just go to your desktop. Just right click, go on display settings. And then once you are on display settings, you should be able to see Nightlight. Okay, Nightlight is great. It basically makes your computer very eye friendly. And if you just click that, You can see it makes the color quite warm. You also have the option to schedule it. So if you're going to be working in the night, you can schedule when you want your night light to, to start. So definitely check that out. The next feature we're going to talk about is mouse pointer. So as you can see, the mouse here is a little bit bigger and red. So I actually have done a video just on the mouse pointer as well. So the next one is mouse pointer. For mouse pointer, just go to your search and just type in mouse settings. Go to mouse settings. And then here you can see, just scroll all the way down, mouse pointer, just click that. And then you get all these options, right? So you have the regular one, you have the black one, you have the inverted, and you have the color one. And you also have the option to increase or decrease your mouse size. This is great if you're doing some sort of screen recording, or if you're doing some sort of an online class. Really, really helpful. Okay, the next feature we're going to talk about is how to hide your icons on your desktop. Now you can see I've got a lot of these icons here. So the best way to do it is just right click and then just go to view, which is the first one, and then just show desktop icons. So there you go. All my desktop icons have now been hidden. So this is great. Again, if you're doing something like a screen recording, or if you're doing a live learning class, yeah. So again, I'll just show you again. So just right click on the desktop, click on view, and then show desktop icons. And here you go. It's all back. And then I click it again. Click it back, show desktop icons, and as you can see, now it's hidden. Okay, the next feature we're going to talk about, so I'm just going to write here, hide icons. Okay, feature number 7. Feature number 7 is emoji picker. So for emoji picker, all you need to do is click on Windows plus the semicolon key. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. And you can see Windows has an inbuilt emoji picker. You got all different emojis, you got GIFs, you got cow emoji, and you also got symbols. So you can choose any one that you like. Okay, the next feature we're going to talk about is how to copy multiple items. So we all know, Control C basically gives you, allows you to copy and paste, right? But you actually have an option to copy multiple items. So let's say I just want to copy this, right? So I'm going to press Control C as normal. And then I'll press the Windows and V. By pressing the V sign, V is for Victor. You can see it now gives me a clipboard. And now I can actually copy this as well. And then Windows, when you can see I've got this, and now I can use whichever I like, right? So great little feature where you can copy multiple items and paste multiple items at the same time. Okay, so copy multiple items is basically Windows plus V. Okay, moving on to the next feature. The next feature is configuring your apps, right? So let's go to the start menu. This is the start menu. And then here you click on apps, so all apps. And now you can see all my apps are being displayed in this format. There are so many apps, right? So if I just want to find a particular app, all I got to do is just click on A, and here it's going to make shorten the apps by the first alphabet. Now if I want to find, let's say, the snipping tool, so I just click on S, and straight away it takes me to the S, right? So again, this is a great little tool to save some time and find your app straight away. So I'm just going to name this as apps shortcut. Okay, moving on to feature number 10. Feature number 10 is Snap. Microsoft allows you to basically do a screenshot of whatever is happening. So to be able to access that, you can just go to your search and just type in snip, and you get the snipping tool. You can click on new, and then basically you can just, as you can see, it has now taken a screenshot of you can also have some lines, you can do some point marks or whatever, right? You can create a nice little shortcut for this, and I'll show you how to do that. So for that, I need you to go to settings, and then in settings, go to accessibility, and then in accessibility we need to find keyboard. So this is keyboard, so click on keyboard, and then in keyboard we're going to look for print screen. So you see, use the print screen button. Now before, we used to use the print screen to basically take a screenshot, right? But it was not very good and it was not very professional. So if you just put this on, and then what you basically have done is you have made the print screen on your keyboard as the shortcut. So if I just press print screen now, you see the snipping tool has automatically opened up. So this would be a great tool and a great little feature that Windows has. Okay, so snipping tool, and then moving on to number 11. Number 11 is steps recorder. So for steps recorder, basically go to your search and just type in steps recorder, right? And this app is already installed, so just open that. Now step recorder is a great tool if you are doing some sort of a presentation or you're doing some sort of a teaching, and in that teaching you're going to have some text, you're going to have some video, you're going to have some images. So basically the steps recorder will shoot and will record whatever you are doing on the screen, and it will display it in that particular order. So let's say I'm just going to do a quick demo. I'm just going to do start record, and let's say I'm just doing this, I just highlight this. So basically now it's recording. Now I go to, let's say, my photos. So this one opens up, right? And then I'm just gonna do like let's do a screenshot as well. Okay, I'm gonna do a screenshot. So there you go. So I just take a small little screenshot. Okay. All right, and now let's just do pause record, or let's do stop record. And now you see this will basically, it has basically recorded all the steps that I did. There you go. So this is great, if you are, making like a tutorial, or if you want to make like a document which has all the steps, which includes videos, images, steps again. This is great little tool which Microsoft already has in Windows 11. So, give it a go, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna unsave this, close this Windows. Okay, moving on, we're gonna go to step number 12. Step number 12 is you can add additional clock. So for that, let's say if you have friends who are in different time zones, right? And you want to know what's the time in Singapore, or you want to know what's the time in Canada. So just go on the time, click here, right click on adjust date and time. And then once you click that, scroll down and click on additional clocks. And you see I've already set up a sample here. So this is how it's going to show up. So you can click this, you can select your time zone that you want. And then once you've selected that, you can even give it a name. So if your friend's name is Tom, okay, and then I've got another friend, and she's based in, let's say, Buenos Aires. So I just click that, and her name is Sarah, and then I just do okay. And now if I just put my pointer here, my mouse pointer, I can see what's the time where my friend Sarah is right now, and what's the time where my friend Tom is right now. So again, pretty cool little feature from Windows 11. Okay, moving on to the next feature, point number 13 is dark theme. So for dark theme, I would like you guys to go to settings. And then in settings, go to personalization. So click that, and then go to colors. And then here on the first one, choose your mode. You have an option of light, dark, or custom. So if I just choose dark, there you go. Now I am in dark theme. So again, pretty cool little feature available. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back to light, and I'm just gonna shut this. Okay, feature number 14 is you can configure your apps. So if your laptop or your computer is running a bit slow, because when you start your laptop or your computer and it's taking a lot of time for it to start up, it's probably because you have a lot of apps that are opening as well when you start your laptop. So you have the option of configuring your apps startup, right? So for that, all you got to do is go back to settings, then click on apps, and then here you see at the bottom startup. So here, these are all the apps which are starting when your laptop or your computer is starting as well. So you can actually close these apps, whichever apps you think you don't need, you can close it, and that way you'll be able to speed up your computer startup time. Okay, moving on to number 15. Number 15 is Windows Sandbox. This is great. For Windows Sandbox, again, just go to your search and just type in Sandbox. So click that. Now just remember, Windows Sandbox by default, it's not opened. You have to go and activate it. So you'll be able to find that in the Windows settings, right? Now, once you activate Windows Sandbox, the main use of the sandbox is it basically opens a new Windows in your Windows. So if you are going on a website which is a little bit dodgy, or if you have got a link and you think that there might be some virus, or you're not very sure, you can open that file in Windows Sandbox. And that way, even if that particular website or that link has some sort of a virus or any dodgy stuff, it will not affect your actual Windows. So this is how Windows Sandbox look like. You can go to Microsoft Edge and you can go on a website, or you can open some link. So this is again great little safety feature which Windows 11 provides. Okay, moving on to number 16. Number 16 is sticky notes. Sticky notes is great for taking, small notes. To access this, just go to your search and just type in sticky notes. Some of you might not have this installed, so just install it from the App Store. Once you're there, just click open, and there you go. I've got this small little sticky note, which you can stick on your desktop. You can basically it's just available. It's a great little tool if you are going to be using if you need some to-do list, or if you want to make some notes. The other brilliant thing about the sticky notes is that it basically syncs with your cloud, and it is available on your Android phone. It is available on your iPhone. It is also available on your web browser. You just need the OneNote app, which is also a Microsoft app. So you can sync your sticky notes with your OneNote app. So again, this is great, and this sticky notes will always be available, and it always will be there on your on your cloud, so you will never lose it. So check that one out. The next one is Dictate. So Dictate is where Microsoft has put a new tool where you can actually speak and it will take your dictation. So to access Dictate, go to your Windows. So it's W plus H as in Hong Kong. So I'm just gonna click that, and there you go. I've got this little tool, and all you got to do is just start recording, and it will basically start recording whatever you're saying. And the great thing is it also has a feature to have automatic punctuation. So it will automatically punctuate, a question mark or an exclamation mark or a full stop as well. So check that out as well, guys. Okay, we are almost getting close to the end. Point number 18 is video editor. So video editor is comes inbuilt. So if you're looking to edit some videos, just go to your search and just type in video, and then you should get this. So this is a very basic editor, but it does the job. If you're doing like a proper editing of massive videos, then probably this is not the one. But if you're doing basic editing, this one works absolutely fine. In fact, I do my editing on Microsoft Video Editor, and it works absolutely fine. So all you got to just go here. You can just start a new project, and then you can start importing your videos. So you just click add, just do OK, add from this PC. I'm just gonna show you a quick small demonstration. So let's just say I'm gonna add these 2 videos. And then I can just select this, place in the storyboard, and then place this as well in the storyboard. And then you can see I've got a whole lot of options of adding title card. I can trim the videos, I can split them, text, What I'll do is I'll make a separate video on how to use the Microsoft Video Editor. You also have background music which you can add, so it's pretty cool. And as I said, basic editor, it will do the job, not a problem. Okay, moving on to number 19. Number 19 is screen recorder. For this, all you got to do is click on your Windows plus G. And I'm just going to do that. And by doing that, there is a inbuilt screen recorder that Microsoft provides. And with this tool, you can actually record your screen. So this is also called as Xbox game controller. So this was mainly built for Xbox, but yeah, it will do the job to record your screen, and it's also got voice modifications available as well. So just check it out. It's basically clicking Windows plus G on your keyboard. Okay, and the last one is Quick Assist tool. Now this one is a very handy tool, especially if you want to help your friends or family member with their computer and you want to access their computer. You know how annoying and how difficult it is to explain to somebody over the phone. So the best thing to do is actually get access to their computer. So all you got to do is you just go to your search and just type in Quick Assist, and you'll see a small little box will open up, and basically click on Assist Another Person, and then enter your ID. So I'm just going to do that. And just click on Next. And now, once you have logged in, it's going to give me a code. And there you go. That's the code. Now, this security code I can share with my friend or family member whose computer or laptop I want to access. And that person has to enter this code in his laptop, and that's it. You straight away get access to their computer, and then you can help that person out. So that was the tutorial today. I hope you guys found this tutorial good and you found some important information. I hope you found some features which were not there. So let me know in the comment section if you are aware of any other features that I probably missed. And that would be the end for today's tutorial. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Till then, take care and don't forget to